8 things foretold by a blind clairvoyant from Europe. If someone told you a blind woman in a tiny village predicted world-shaking events decades before they happened, would you believe it or laugh it off? From disasters to powerful leaders, her visions were terrifyingly specific. Are these coincidences, or did she truly see the future? Number 8. The September 11th attacks. Vanga reportedly spoke of American brothers falling after an attack from steel birds. Many years later, her followers connected this description to the planes that struck the Twin Towers in New York. The idea of steel birds was chilling for many people, and the way her words seemed to match the tragedy made this one of her most talked about predictions. Number 7. The death of Indira Gandhi. Long before Indira Gandhi was assassinated, Vanga was said to have seen a woman in bright clothing surrounded by smoke and panic. She hinted that the clothing itself would be tied to the woman's death. When Gandhi was shot by her own guards while wearing an orange sari, the story of Vanga's vision resurfaced again and became one of her most repeated predictions. Number 6. The Kursk submarine disaster. In the early 1980s, Vanga mentioned that Kursk would be swallowed by water and that many people would mourn. At the time, most assumed she was talking about the Russian city. But in the year 2000, the submarine named Kursk sank during a training exercise, killing everyone on board. After the incident, many pointed back to her old warning and said it matched the disaster too closely to ignore. Number 5. The rise of Donald Trump. Followers of Vanga claim she predicted that a leader would come into power with high hopes placed on him, yet his time in office would bring the opposite of what people expected. When Donald Trump became the 45th president of the United States, many connected her statement to him. Whether it was a real prediction or simply coincidence remains a question people still debate. Number 4. The spread of ISIS. Vanga reportedly warned that violent unrest would rise in Europe and that extreme groups would cause widespread fear. When ISIS carried out attacks in several European cities during the 2010s, her followers pointed to these events as another example of her predictions taking shape. Number 3. The rule of Vladimir Putin. She once said a leader named Vladimir would bring strength and great attention to Russia. At the time, it meant very little. But after Vladimir Putin rose to power and stayed in control for many years, people began linking her words to him. It became another event supporters believe she foresaw. Number 2. The Indian Ocean tsunami. Vanga described a giant wave swallowing coasts and wiping away villages. When the 2004 tsunami struck after a massive earthquake, many said her vision matched the destruction almost perfectly. The scale of the disaster made this one of the most haunting prophecies connected to her. Number 1. Barack Obama's presidency. Vanga is said to have predicted that the 44th American president would be black. When Barack Obama entered office, many saw this as proof that she had indeed foreseen the event. She also said he would be the last president, which turned out to be wrong, but the first part kept people interested in her story.